Hi YouTube! Happy 2018. Don't know why I just did that. That's weird. You probably could tell by the title, this is going to be my favorites of 2017 video. I also almost said happy 2017 because that's where my brain was. So I'm gonna start in sections. I almost did it by brand and then I thought that's too confusing. Let's do it by like type. So hair care, to skincare, to makeup prep, to then different types of makeup. Also perfume. I'm already messing. All right, with no further ado, let's do it. Okay, so first up, we're gonna do my favorite perfumes. This year, I wore one religiously, and then I had to stop wearing as much because I'm gonna run out of it because it's so great. Chance by Chanel, specifically a Tendre. It smells really good. I was a Dolce & Gabbana light blue girl for a long time, so if you like Dolce & Gabbana light blue, then you'll like that one. Okay, and my second favorite was Daisy by Marc Jacobs. I bought this last year for the first time. I've never purchased either of these before, and I loved it, and it's amazing. But also Dolce & Gabbana light blue will always be a fragrance that I wear forever and ever and ever and ever. Okay, so that's all for fragrance. It's small, but I wore them all the time. If you like kind of florally and citrusy together, that's kind of what they are. Daisy is obviously more floral. Chance is kind of a little bit of everything. It's amazing. So that's it for fragrance. I seriously wore the same thing over and over again. That's why it's called the favorites video. Duh. Okay, so next up I'm going to move on to hair care. And I don't have a lot in here because I didn't really try a lot of new things, but I'll show you what I did use. This is the Matrix, or Biolage by Matrix. It doesn't want to focus for me. Clay hair mask. It's amazing. It's for dry, dull hair, which my hair is. And oh my gosh, I love it. You use it in the shower with your hair wet. After you've shampooed, leave it on for like 5 minutes. It comes out so smooth, especially if you have curly hair. Curly hair, sometimes for me, tends to be dry on the end, so it's great. Also, Olaplex Step 3. You can buy this from your hairstylist, or if you're an esthetician, you can buy it like at the hair cosmetic store. It's amazing. I love it. Okay, also this is a fairly new treatment for me. It's a leave-in conditioner, and it's by Pravana. It's in this cool blue bottle. It's called their Nevo Intense Therapy Leave-In Treatment. So I just use it as a leave-in conditioner slash detangler. As you can see, I have lots of crazy curly hair, and it works great for me. So if you just need a good leave-in conditioner, that one is wonderful. Again, you can get it at the supply store. Obviously, you can probably get it at Sally's too, but I'm an esthetician, so I have a discount at hair and skin supply stores, so whatever. Okay, so now we're going to talk about my favorite skincare of the year, which most of these products I've been using every single day, I mean other than the masks, every single day for at least 6 months. So it's safe to say that I love them. Or maybe there's something new that's come to me that I used to use and I just rediscovered this year. So here we go. So favorite face wash of 2018, which is probably the favorite face wash of the past 10 years, is Purity by Philosophy. I have used so many different kinds of face washes, and it's hard for me to find one that I love. I'm like, okay, it's just washing my face. What is that spectacular about it? But I feel like Purity is just a really good one. So that one kind of will always be a ride or die. It is a makeup remover and cleanser. I still just cleanse with it because I'm not going to remove my makeup with some of this on makeup remover. I double cleanse. So makeup remover wise, this product is... You guys, I don't know what more I love more than this. This is Clinique's Take the Day Off Balm. It looks like this. It's a balm. It's not like, can't come out of here. It's solid. Once you mix it with your makeup, it becomes an oil. And then once you mix it with water, it becomes a cream and rinses off. And it gets everything. I know friends who wear drag queen level of makeup and it gets that off. It's the best. Only thing I would say that isn't great is if you get in your eyes, it becomes cloudy, but it doesn't burn. So I use it in the shower and everything like that. Any makeup remover soap, if you get in your eyes, it's not gonna feel great. So though, I mean, I don't use anything else to remove my makeup. I might occasionally use a makeup wipe if I'm like too drunk to take off my makeup, but like as makeup removers, it's this. I used to work for Clinique. We talked about in my last video, and when I left, I think I bought 3 or 4 of these because you can't beat that discount, you know. So next up, I'm going to go into what serum I love. Oh, actually, sorry. I'm going to go into my clarifying lotion, which is another Clinique product. Don't worry, this won't be all Clinique, but I do have a couple skincare. Clinique does skincare really well. Honestly, don't sleep on their skincare. It's awesome. I don't have my full size of this because I'm the worst. It's in my travel. But it's their clarifying lotion. It's a liquid exfoliator. It's in the step of your skincare after cleansing, so you could call it a toner, but it's really not a toner. It is truly a liquid exfoliator, and it is amazing. I use number 3 because I have really oily skin, and I love it. It's too much for some people. They don't see results from it. That's fine. Me, I could not wear makeup 4 days in a row, and you still wipe on there, and you pull it off, and it's like black. There's dead skin cells on there, and it's just amazing. I really have not had a lot of breakouts in the past 1.5 years since I've been using it. I still have texture sometimes, and I have an occasional pimple, but I used to almost always have some sort of breakout, so it's amazing. I love it. Okay, and then I started using a serum this year that I'm obsessed with, and it's by Kiehls, and it is their Hydro Plumping Retexturizing Serum. It's pretty awesome. I have a lot of texture, obviously, so it really helps kind of get the skin healthy again and help with cell turnover. It's just amazing. It says, smoothing the appearance of fine lines and texture while significantly reducing the look of dull, tired-looking skin can be caused by age-related dehydration. So a lot of people think if you have oily skin that your skin can't be dehydrated, but that's not true. Just because you have a lot of oil doesn't mean you also have a lot of water. So that really helps with that. So I love that. So I'm going to go as if I'm doing my nighttime skincare because I use a little bit more at night. Next, I use the Midnight Recovery Concentrate, also by Kiehls. This is an oil. It has a little pump like this. You take this pump and you put it in the palm of your hand, and you kind of press it in and then do a little twinkle fingers, and it's wonderful. It feels amazing on the skin, on the cuticles, on the eyelashes, on the lips, and it's, again, I'm oily. You don't have to be scared of it. It's not a scary product. It really, it's amazing. I love this one so much. I need to try their Daytime Recovery Concentrate as well. But so far, it just, at night when I go to bed, my skin feels so healthy, so when I wake up in the morning, it's so smooth. And then I've also been using their Nightly Peel, which the label is kind of worn off of it, but it comes in a dropper as well. This you put on the tips of your fingers and press in. So I put it in the middle of my face and on my cheeks. This peel is safe to use every single night. It's called their Micro Peel, so it doesn't have a high percentage of salicylic acid in it. I think that's what is in there. The instructions are on the box, so sorry, don't have the box, but it doesn't have a high percentage of a peeling acid in it, so you can use it every single night and it won't affect you, which is the bomb. And it's great for those of us that have a ton of texture or a ton of dry skin. I mean, it's just great for everyone. Use it. Okay, so for moisturizer, I don't think I will ever use another moisturizer ever. This is my favorite moisturizer on the face of the earth. I will use this till the day I die. So this is Clinique's Moisture Surge, the Extended Thirst Relief. This is the gel. They have the Moisture Surge and the lotion. The Moisture Surge Intense is the lotion. This is the gel, what it looks like. It's like a pink jelly texture. I, again, haven't always loved moisturizer because I have oily skin. Oh my gosh, but you guys, that, again, when I quit Clinique, I bought like 4 of them, and that's my 3rd one, and I'm really sad because I only have 1 left. But oh my god, it feels amazing. It makes my skin feel amazing. My makeup goes on perfect. I don't know if I'll ever use another moisturizer. That is the best moisturizer I have ever used. Selling it at Clinique was so easy because you test it on someone or you give it to them, and I mean, I love it, so whatever. And then for eye cream, I have another Kiehls product. I use their creamy avocado eye treatment, which I really, really love. The other day I didn't wear makeup to work, and I put that on in the morning, and at night I went like this, and I could still feel hydration underneath my eyes, which isn't to say that you can't wear makeup on top of it. I'm wearing makeup on top of it right now. It's still great with makeup, but it just showed me like my eyes were still hydrated, like they weren't dry yet. So I thought that was pretty bomb. So okay, next up we're going to talk about masks, my favorite masks that I used this year. One that I have used for like 3 years, I think, but will always be my favorite is the Origins Clear Improvement Charcoal Mask. Most people know about this. This isn't really a surprise to anyone, but it's really wonderful. It just kind of gets everything out. There's no beads in it or anything. It's just charcoal, but it is really, really good because it kind of acts like a magnet towards all the gross stuff and gets it out. So I love that. Continuing with kind of charcoaly dark masks. I only have the mini version of it, but this is the GlamGlow SuperMud. So this is the one that starts gray, and then like dark gray is on the extractions and light gray is the rest of your face. I love this one because it's incredibly visibly pleasing. So I love seeing all the little extractions on my face just coming out. But I also feel like after I take it off, my skin feels so smooth. It's amazing. I really, really love it. Okay, continuing on charcoal. I have really oily, really textured skin, so I tend to like charcoal clay masks a lot more. I have a Radiance mask. I have 2 here, but sorry, I don't have a ton of hydrating masks. I should do those too. I realize that. Give me a break, the internet. So this is by Boscia. This is their charcoal pore pudding intensive wash off treatment. So if you look on the sides, you can see it's white and black. Mine doesn't look like that on the top anymore, but it's a nice swirl. So when you get it out, you mix it on your skin until it turns gray. And it's just a 2-part pore pudding. It says they work together to minimize the appearance of pores while balancing skin for ideal results. I always really love the way my skin looks and feels after this. It doesn't get irritated or anything like that. And again, the 2, like the white and the black, really helped work together to make kind of a nice surface. So love that one. I would say all of those are kind of intense, so you might feel a little bit of tingling, but that's fine. Okay, for Radiance mask, this is also by Kiehls and also something I've been using for like 2 years. This is definitely my 2nd or 3rd. Oh, this one is kind of old. I need to find my new one, but this is their Turmeric and Cranberry Seed Energizing Radiance Mask. It comes in this cute little jar. It is amazing. Oh my gosh, it's so good. So the turmeric, if you even eat turmeric, it's really good for inflammation. You can cook with it. You can put it in your smoothies. Well, I don't know if that would be good, but I know that you can cook with it, and it helps with inflammation of your digestive system. So the same thing is going to help with your face. So the cranberry seeds that are in there are really good for exfoliating, but you will definitely have to take this off with a towel because they kind of like to stick to your face. But I don't do like a charcoal mask every day, but I'll like switch off and do one of these, and because this helps really with smoothing and exfoliating, but also with radiance. I love this forever. And then this is a mask I got while I was in aesthetic school, and it's pretty wonderful. It's the Bliss Triple Oxygen Instant Energizing Mask. When you pump it out, it will bubble up, and it really the oxygen in there really helps detoxify the skin. So that's why I love that one. All right, and last little skincare guy, which isn't really a mask but can be a mask before I get on to primers, is the Clinique Acne Solutions Clinical Clearing Gel. It has salicylic acid in it. This stuff I will also buy for the rest of my life till I die. It is amazing spot treatment. It is the best one I've ever used. I've used Exfoliate. I've used the Mario Badescu one. They're all, not Exfoliate, you know what I mean, by Kate Somerville. They're all great. This one's the best. This one is the best time and time again. Every single person should know that that's the truth. But it's great. You put it on a pimple, shit is gone. Now, if it's a mountain, give it a couple days, but it works. I've used it, like every single person I know, I'm like, come here, let me give you some of that. So it works. Okay. Moving on to primers. I hope I'm not talking too fast. I don't want this video to be an hour long. So my all-time favorite setting spray, I've used the same one for 5 years. So of course my favorites video is MAC Fix Plus. I use this before and after makeup. I also use it on all of my freelance clients for the past 5 years and haven't had any problems with them. So just saying. I did for a brief bout use the Smashbox Primer Water this year, and I have to say I just don't like it. It feels like water. Like this, it feels thicker to me, so that's why I like it. So, what you gonna do? So for primers, I go in between the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer, which I love, and also the DreamSkin by Dior. They are both wonderful. They are both great. DreamSkin feels a little bit better on the skin, and that's probably because it's like a bajillion dollars more than Hourglass, which Hourglass is already expensive. So don't know if I'll be repurchasing just because I'm poor. So Jason, if you're watching this, please give me the hookup on DreamSkin, thanks. But Hourglass is my ride or die. I love that so much. I also use Porefessional every single day on my large pores, and there's just nothing like it. I don't know if I will ever use another pore minimizer, ever. I've tried so many, especially working in a department store, and 2 different department stores I worked at while I worked for Clinique, and I had access to everything, and I just didn't love anything like I love that one. So, what you gonna do? Okay, so now let's move on to Complexion. I'm a little bit more boring in a couple of these products. Like I have a lot of lip products, and that's pretty much it because I kind of stick to what I love. I'm not gonna, it's a favorite video. I'm not gonna have 27 favorites. That wouldn't be favorites then. So for face products, I am gonna do my favorite foundations. I went between 3 this year that I was always using. So one that was a surprise for me, I'm just going to be honest, if you're watching this and you work for Clinique and we used to work together, I'm just going to be surprised. I didn't expect to find foundation at Clinique that I liked. I like very full coverage and I like very matte, and I just didn't think Clinique had any makeup, but they actually do. This is their Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. So it's kind of an interesting thing for a foundation. It's a huge wand like this. And actually they say all the product that you need is in that wand. That's true if you're normal. I am very extra, so I dot mine all over and then go back in. If you've seen Candy Johnson's video with that thing, she uses a lot of it. And you can get that look with that much too, but it was crazy to me to use that much. But it's great. It dries matte. To me, it looks perfect. It doesn't look perfect on everyone. My roommate also likes full coverage and she likes double wear better. That's fine. I feel like double wear is too thick for me. So what are you going to do? So Beyond Perfecting by Clinique I love. I am like every other basic bitch on the planet and bought Fenty Beauty and I love it. This isn't as full coverage as that one, and it's not as matte, and I think that's the point. So I kind of add more with it. I'm wearing it today, but I'm wearing it with powder too, so I kind of put it all over and then kind of go in layers with it. But it feels really good on the skin. Something I love about the Fenty Beauty, I think it's called Pro Filter Foundation is the actual name. It doesn't feel like you're wearing anything. It really feels really light and looks just so beautiful. So do it to it. And then lastly, my other favorite foundation, which I've been using for a couple years, is the Makeup Forever HD Stick. I don't actually like the regular HD. I mean, it's okay, but it's too light coverage for me. I always use the Matte Velvet Plus. I like that one better. So those 3 are my ride or dies. I'm going to make 2018 the year of trying more new products because I'm realizing how much of a, like, I don't know, habit I'm in, but whatever. Okay, so as far as concealers go, I, for the past 5 years, have kind of always used the same. I've always used MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I use NW25 and NW20. I usually mix them together. I love this concealer so much. It's probably my favorite concealer ever. But this year I tried the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and I like this concealer a lot. I had used the Age Rewind before, and it's good. It's really full coverage and really nice, but this I like to use on days I don't want to be as full coverage. And then towards the end of the year, also like every other basic bitch in the world, I use Tarte Shape Tape, and you guys, I'm using it today. It is as true as everyone said. Spend $27. It is worth it. I want to get every single color so I can like highlight and contour with it and mix colors, and oh, I love you, Shape Tape. Yeah, I love it. Tarte Shape Tape is the shit. It just is. Tarte Shape Tape's the shit. So take a big whiff. You can take that one to the bank. Okay, that was bad. All right, favorite powders. I use the same powder every day because I'm a basic bitch, and I love the matte mineralized skin finish in medium for me, but you can use any color. This is such a wonderful powder if you just need a face powder that has a pretty finish. It's not very matte, it's not very satin, it's just, it's a beautiful powder. Like, I can't really recommend anything better than this one. I love that powder, and powders are hard for me because, again, I'm like, what are you even doing? But that one really makes my skin feel just beautiful after. And then loose powder, at Clinique I got this one time for free and was like, okay, we'll see if I like it, and I bought like 4, so I guess I do. This is just their loose powder. I use number 8 Transparency Neutral. The only kind of critique I will say to that powder line is there's not enough colors of it, or they're all really light. Even the one that's like Invisible Blend, like, I wouldn't put that on a woman of color because it's very light. So popular brands have work to do, obviously. And I don't have it with me because I left it at my house, and I'm at my boyfriend's house right now filming. But my favorite highlighting contour palette on the face of the earth, hands down, is the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I'll put a picture of it right here if I know how to do the internet. If I don't, then there won't be a picture, but you can Google it. Okay, great. Okay, so that's my favorite highlighting contour powder ever. For me, my roommate likes the Anastasia one better because she's a little bit more fair, so that might be, if you're more fair, go for that one. But Kat Von D one, she's coming out with more shades. You can change them out, so you can kind of create a palette that works best for you. That's also what I like, is that it's refillable. So yeah. Okay, and my favorite bronzer is the Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I've also been using this one for a couple years, and I want to try some new ones this year, so that's kind of on my goal, on my list. It's definitely my favorite, but I feel like there's probably more out there. I'm not being adventurous enough, so. And my favorite blush, I have a couple. One doesn't really count as my favorite because it's kind of old, but from the Jaclyn Hill Becca collab, the Rose Spritz was my shit. Still is. I love it. Clearly hated Champagne Pop. Just kidding. Love Rose Spritz. Hate that you can only get it, like, I hate that it's not a single, but I love that blush, and I don't use that much of it. I save it so I can use it for special occasions because I love it so much. And then this blush has also been my ride or die for about 20 million years, and I'm also going to do that in 2017. I'm going to try more blushes. More blushes and more bronzer. I swear on my life I will try them. I have a ton. I use this one every day because I love it. This is MAC's Warm Soul. It's very well loved. I need a new one ASAP. If you are a MAC, like a real MAC person, you will have noticed that they definitely redid the formula on that, so it's not the exact same, but I'm still happy with it. I'm not a big blush person, so when I find one I like, it's hard for me to want to try new ones. And then my favorite highlighter of all time is Broken, but it's in here. It's so sad. Actually, I think every single one I've had in a single case like this has broken. I don't know why, but I will still keep buying it because I love it so much. And that is Champagne Pop by Becca. Jaclyn Hill, man, you created a good highlighter. Bitch knows what she's doing, so. Oh. Okay, that was a curse word. Sorry. Alright, so I'm just going to bleep that out because I want my mom to think I'm perfect. Okay, so next on eyes, I'm going to go, again, these are my favorites, so. Whoop. Okay, so my favorite eyeshadow primer, again, don't really use a lot of primers. I usually just use concealer, but if I'm going to use a primer, I use MAC's Paint Pot in Painterly. I love it. The Urban Decay one is fine, just seems too sticky for me. I just love pot things. That doesn't make sense, but love this shit. It is so good. So I think it's a nice primer, and their paint pots come in so many different colors. You can kind of do whatever you want with it. So that's why I'm a fan. All right, and I have two favorite eyeshadow palettes, one of which I don't have with me because I also left that at my house, but it's the the Lime Crime Venus palette. It is all warm, all red, amazing. I love it. I will use that one forever. So that's a really good one. And then also Basic Bachelor Modern Renaissance by Anastasia. These colors, like, you can't beat it, and I love it. And this is a favorites video, and it's my favorites video, so I can tell you what is my favorite. It's kind of like Oprah's favorite things. She wouldn't tell you 17 of her favorite wines. She didn't tell you her top 2 max. I don't actually know. I've never watched it. Okay, so then some more kind of eyeshadow things are these Stila Glitter and Glow. Oh, you guys. Am I gonna have to swatch them? They're amazing. Like, they just, I'm gonna swatch them on over my tattoo so you guys can see how pigmented they are. You guys, you're gonna freak out. So I got 2 colors. I got the Kitten, which is what they're famous for, and then I got a rose gold one. And obviously nothing, wow, I'm the world's worst swatcher. Nothing's gonna replace actual loose pigment glitter, but this is pretty close. So let's get you a look at those babies. Let's get the light on them. Oh yeah. Can we talk about this? Like, I don't even know if the camera is picking it up. It's amazing, okay? It's amazing. So I love these. I used them on New Year's Eve and I added some glitter on top of them. Totally the best ever. Love it. So, okay, sorry. Tennessee gets these weird ladybugs in the winter and they're like kind of attacking my light and it's really scary. Okay, favorite eyeliners. I was always pretty down with the Kat Von D tattoo liner. I thought I ran out of it kind of quickly though, so that was the only thing that annoyed me. And then when I started working at Clinique, I started trying their Pretty Easy liner. It is basically the same thing for $10 cheaper and lasts way longer and is better. So I like both of these a lot, but if you're on a budget, go for the Clinique one. I have gotten everyone I know turned on to it, like people at my old work, my mom, like it is such a good liquid eyeliner and it's so easy to do a straight line. So cool. Favorite mascara that I used this year. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Most mascaras like feel like they do the same thing to me, especially if I'm wearing false eyelashes. What's the big D, you know? But I loved this one. This is Dior's Dior Addict It Lash. It was a really good mascara and I like the bristles. This one's old and crusty because I need to buy a new one, but it has fibery bristles, which some people don't love, but you're not gonna be able to see it. You guys. Oh, but it's good. It separated my lashes really well and it gave me a lot of length. I actually saw a difference when I used it, so what you gonna do? All right, favorite eyebrow products. Again, I've used the same ones for 5 years, so. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Is that the phrase? The Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in Ebony, as well as the Brow Powder Duo in Ebony. I go in between. I'm using the brow powder today. I go in between what I like best, but both of them are really, really, really amazing. So give it a shot. All right, this is my favorite part. This is the lip product section, and you guys, if you're bored, I don't know why you're still watching, because why would you watch a video you're bored of? But if you feel like, wow, this video is really long, this is the last section. So it's also my favorite. So for lip prep, I tried 3 new things this year, and I used them religiously. My friend introduced me to the Lip Sugar Scrub Sweet Exfoliating Balm by Dior. Stuff is awesome. It looks like a stick. And you put it on your lips and all the little exfoliating beads come out and they actually melt into a balm. So where you've used to have to exfoliate before and wipe it off, you don't gotta do that. It's great. Also, Chanel's lip balm is amazing. And I realize both of these things make me sound really bougie, and that's fair. You have that right to judge me. But I worked at a department store, so I got discounts. So stop. And then also by Clinique, they have a lip treatment called Repairwear Intensive Lip. It's wonderful. It is amazing. Any day where my lip was dry or any sort of crust was happening, I went straight for that one, and I loved it. So, what up? Okay, and then kind of some favorite lipsticks of the year. Today I'm wearing MAC's Whirl. Let's give it a whirl. This one is an oldie and but a goodie that came back into my life, and I really loved it. It has a matte finish, and it's nice. Also, Teddy by MAC is one that I rediscovered this year that I really, really like. So, a lot of these colors are the same. Don't judge me. Okay, so liquid lips. Actually, let's stick to sticks first. Dior's formula, their Rouge Dior formula is amazing. I really, really, really love it. And the color I have it in, it's a matte, is chocolate matte. And it is really pigmented and feels really good and lasts a really long time. It's not completely transfer proof though, so don't think that's gonna happen because it's definitely gonna transfer. It's kind of a warm brown, but it's nice. Let's see if I put it back here if you guys can see it better. Yeah, so it's a good color. I like it. I'm into it. Next up, for lips, Anastasia herself came out with some new lip colors this year. My favorite by far was Staunch. So that is that one right there. So nice. It's like a warm neutral brown color. Loving it. Okay, and then I also had some favorites in the Huda Beauty liquid lipstick line. This liquid lipstick dries so well. I couldn't believe it. So the first color I really loved. They go on really watery, which is nice for liquid lipstick. It doesn't feel gross. This is Spice Girl. Can you guys tell I like brown? They also smell so good. And then this is Bombshell, which makes you feel like a bombshell. They legit go on like water. Like, look. It's so thin. It's amazing. So that one's more of a warm peach. I realize these are similar. I am a creature of habit, so don't judge me. Okay. And then some other people released liquid lipsticks this year. These were some of my faves. Dior released a liquid lip formula that is amazing. The color I have right in front of me is 979 Poison. It is going to be like a shimmery maroon. It is so nice. And the formula is amazing. It also does not dry out your lips whatsoever. Like, by the end of the day, my lips still felt amazing. From that one, I also bought Jungle Matte 999 and the maroon one. I can't remember the name. Oh my gosh. Dress to Matte. So 828, 999, and Jungle Matte. I don't know the color of Jungle Matte. Jungle Matte is going to be a nice brown. 999 is their classic red. And then the maroon one is basically this color, but not in shimmer. And those two, I mean, like, they seriously last all day long. It's amazing. My friend Morgan kept being like, I need to buy that, because it would be like the end of the day. We went out hanging out in Nashville, ate and drank all day. My lipstick was still there. What up? That's like the symbol for second. I don't know why I did that. Okay, and then last but not least, Fenty Beauty's Stunna Lip Paint. You guys. Oh my god. This is Stunna Lip Paint in Uncensored, I guess. I think this is the only one she has. Oh my god. So let's just show you. How do you do this? Are we in frame? Okay. Like, you can see it also goes on kind of liquidy. This is so hard with my left hand. How do people do this? Okay, so you can also see it kind of is liquidy and looks thin. It's literally like paint. It dries perfectly matte, not too dry, not too wet, doesn't dry out your lips. It's thebomb.com. I love it so much. I don't know if I'll ever wear another red, which is saying a lot because I used to be obsessed with Anastasia Beverly Hills American Doll, but that one, you can't beat that. You can't. Okay, so that is all I have to say. These are my favorite things. I commit to 2018 to using new products because I am clearly such a creature of habit. And you guys, I have 2 Alex drawers underneath me, and then I have a tall one that has 9 drawers. These have 5 each, and I have one with 9 that are full of product, and there's product all over my table, but I'm not going to show you that. I'm going to let you think I'm cleaning. So I'm going to try more things, and I'm going to try to do, not monthly favorites, because my products don't change that often. I'm also not that rich, but maybe every couple months, like March favorites, August favorites, things like that. So I'm committing to that, and I hope that we can all try new things in 2018 in general, not just makeup. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm still getting in the swing of things. I'm trying to get back on YouTube, my YouTube game, obviously. I also keep looking at the monitor and not the camera, and I will work really hard not to do that. But I have to have the monitor open to make sure that it's still recording, because technology hates me. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you watched this whole thing, you're amazing. I know this was long. And if you want to see other kinds of videos, just let me know in the comments on any social media platform. I would love to, I don't know, make more content that you want to see. All right, thanks guys. Bye.